Miss Fani Willis. This woman has really got to be, she's pretty stupid. The longer this thing goes on in the media, the worse she looks.
Meanwhile, attorneys for former DOJ lawyer Jeffrey Clark are demanding that all communications between and the Biden administration be made public. They claim Wade and Willis had two separate meetings at the White House. And former prosecutor Andrew Cherkasky said this.
I'm not sure if this is more soap opera or like John Grisham legal thriller, because the cards seem to be falling for Fani Willis. What I really want to know about those meetings is whether there was an improper purpose. Were they trying to set the timing up so that it would interfere with the 2024 election? All of these questions need very serious answers.
You're sitting with someone today that actually wants to make a difference because they deserve a DA that won't have sex with his employees.
Later that same evening.
Hello. Yeah. I'm here for the gangbang.
Why don't this lady just step down? I don't get it. You know she's in a pickle. What are you waiting around for? The longer you try to play this thing out and think that it's going to go away, I don't get it. I think if stupid had a poster child, Fani Willis would be the poster child for stupid. Now, you might look at me and say, well, who are you to call somebody stupid? You're not a lawyer. You don't know what the DA goes through and all of that. And I say, you know what? You're right. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what district attorneys go through. And, you know, I know her job is hard.
Because they deserve a DA that won't have sex with his employees.
Nonetheless, I think she's stupid. Am I qualified to say that she's stupid? Well, let me introduce you to a lawyer. He's a Harvard lawyer. Let's see what he says.
But my God, can you imagine anything more stupid than allowing that suspicion to arise?
That enough qualification for you? That convince you that she's kind of, you know, got a few screws loose up there?
How can anybody be so stupid? Put yourself in Fani Willis's position. Here she is, an obscure district attorney elected in a county in Georgia. Finally, she gets the case of her lifetime. I mean, who would want more than to prosecute the former president, possibly future president of the United States, on state charges? He couldn't even pardon himself or get a pardon. And she has the case, and she can do the prosecution. She can pick whoever she wants to help her. I don't know why there aren't enough prosecutors in the office, but she has to go outside the office. And she picks a guy who doesn't seem to have a lot of experience in RICO type cases. And I just make these points to indicate how unbelievably stupid Fani Willis has to be. What incredible lack of judgment.
And I mean, you know, journalists think the same way.
And stupid. It's stupid. This was just a dumbass move. You know better. You know better as a lawyer, never mind as a prosecutor.
At the end of the day, you know, I think Fani Willis, I think she just needs to go to jail. And I know that seems kind of hard. I know that's kind of, you know, tough, you know, to say that someone needs to go to jail. But think about the type of person that Fani is. Think, just imagine a case like her own coming across her desk. She's looking through the files and she sees that this person allegedly hired her boyfriend to help prosecute a case and paid that person 6 times more than they paid anybody else, and they don't have the credentials that the others have, and you know they allegedly used taxpayers' money to get kickbacks to go on vacations around the country. What do you think a woman like Fani Willis would do if she was put in charge of prosecuting a case like that? She would go after a person like that with everything that she has. Let's look at what she says in her own words.
I certainly will not be choosing people to date that work under me. Let me just say that. I think that what citizens are really, really concerned about is if you chose to have inappropriate contact with employees. I mean, there's nothing that I can say on it other than it is distracting. It is certainly inappropriate for the number one law enforcement officer in the state. And it really, really saddens me.
You see, Fani, she would lock herself up if she was prosecuting herself. So, let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share the video. I'll talk to you on the next one.